The battle for acceptance was only beginning, but Justin's story was now a song sung by the wind, a song of courage, of hands that dared to heal and build. The young Iroko shoots swayed gently in the morning breeze, their bright green leaves promising life and strength. The city of Enugu looked on, some in wonder, others in quiet suspicion. But for Justin, every small leaf was a victory, proof that even the biggest challenges could bloom into something beautiful. Days turned into weeks. The young trees grew steadily, their roots digging deep into the earth. Just like Justin's spirit, Amaka stood by his side through it all, her faith unwavering. "You've taught us," she said one evening, "that true beauty is what the heart can do, not what the eyes see." But every hero's journey carries its final test. One afternoon, as the sun cast long shadows over the city, Justin received word that the company where he once interviewed was ready to offer him a job. A real chance to prove himself in the world he longed to join. Yet, a difficult choice lay ahead. Accept the job and face the city's judgment anew, or stay in the hills, nurturing the magic and legacy of his ancestors. With a steady breath, Justin looked at his hands, the same hands that had once been a source of shame, now glowing softly with the power of courage and love. He knew that true strength was not in hiding away, but in standing tall no matter the world's gaze. The day he stepped into the office again, whispers filled the room, but this time they were mixed with respect. "Justin," the manager said, eyes sincere, "we see now that your hands hold more than skill. They hold hope." As Justin settled into the new role, the young Iroko trees around Enugu continued to grow, symbols of a city slowly awakening to a new way of seeing. And though the journey had been long and filled with trials, Justin's story was no longer one of a man with big fingers. It was the story of a man with a mighty heart, whose hands shaped not only wood and stone, but the very soul of his people. The past had taught him well, and the future stretched before him, wide, bright, and ready for the next chapter. The days that followed felt like the gentle unfolding of a new dawn. Justin's footsteps in the city were no longer hesitant, but sure, echoing with the strength he had earned, not just from his hands, but from his spirit. He worked hard at a company, his big fingers crafting with care, solving problems that others could not. Slowly, the city's cold whispers turned into warm greetings, and the smiles that once hid behind doubt became true and bright. Yet, the greatest change was not in others, but within Justin himself. He understood now that what made him different was his greatest gift. His big fingers were not flaws to hide, but tools to build, to protect, and to heal. One evening, as the sun dipped low, Justin gathered friends and neighbors beneath the growing Iroko tree. The air was filled with stories, laughter, and the promise of a better tomorrow. He spoke softly, his voice carrying the wisdom of his journey. "Life will test you in many ways," he said. "Sometimes, it will be the things you cannot change that seem the hardest.